Hey everybody, it's Alyssa. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be different. I am doing like a cool subscription box type thing because a lot of you guys recommended it. And today is kind of a weird day. If you are following my main channel, I kind of posted a video that has my anxiety through the roof right now. So I'm trying to calm down and have a good rest of my day by like doing something that I enjoy, which is reading. So there are these really cool subscription boxes called Once Upon a Young Adult Book Club. They also have adult books. I signed up for the young adult ones just because I enjoy young adult normally. And I don't have one or two. I have 3 boxes because I kept forgetting to cancel my subscription. So I have 3 boxes here and let me show you what these boxes consist of. It's actually super cool. I've showed them in the past. I recently got a 3rd one, but in each box you have these wrapped packages, and on the packages it tells you when you should open them. So you basically read the book that they include in the subscription box. So this one is Maisie by Melanie Crowder. It's a Broadway book, and once you get to page 119 in the book, you open the little present that is in here, and there's usually about 4 or 5 that you can open, and I just think that's like a really cool experience to have while reading a book. Like, you're basically opening things that relate to what you're reading about. So this is not the one that I want to read because I have no interest in reading about Broadway. I will read it just for the experience, but I don't think I'll like the book. But these other 2 ones that I have sound really interesting. I actually got this one the other day, and this one's totally my style. It's very like witchy. It smells like incense inside of the box, and there's like crystals and stuff in the packaging. There's like little horror stuff back here. And I think this book is going to be horror related because look how the packaging is. So the book in this box is the Mary Shelley Club by Goldie Moldavsky, maybe? It sounds really good. The book is kind of big though, so it will take me a while to read it. So I'm going to read this while opening the cool little packages that are inside of here. I mean, this one right here takes up almost the whole box. It's huge. And then we have some little ones as well. So let's just get started. We're gonna start reading the book, and I'm going to spoilery show you what are inside of these packages. So if you are getting this box and you don't wanna see it, don't watch. But if you aren't getting the box, then check out the cool things that relate to the book. So it does come in the box with like an art print, and it also comes with a signed book plate. So here is the bookmark. It says, "Beware, for I am fearless and therefore powerful," which is a Mary Shelley quote. So I've read Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. That's the only Mary Shelley book I have ever read before. So this should be really interesting. I mean, the book sounds super good. And we also have the same quote on this, and I actually really like this. I think I'm gonna hang it in my little art area in my apartment. So according to the author, they say that this book is a little bit of a thriller, a teen melodrama, and a teeny dash of meta humor, which actually sounds great. She also said that some people might call it a horror too, but she said it was never her intention to make it a horror book. So I'm very excited for this actually. It sounds like my cup of tea, and this is what the book plate looks like. If you don't know what a book plate is, it's basically just like a little sticker that the author signed, so you can stick it inside of your book if you want. Some people don't like book plates, I guess, but I think they're really cute, and I really like how like different they all look. So yeah, I just stuck it right here in the front of the book. So let me just read what it's about just in case you guys are interested in reading it. It says, "New girl Rachel is eager to make a new start at Manchester Prep, but as a scholarship student, she struggles to fit in among the rich kids. She finds herself turning to horror movies for comfort. Somehow the stabby serial killers and homicidal dolls seem less scary than bored trust fund babies. Then Rachel gets caught up in a prank gone wrong, going from weird loner girl to public enemy #1 overnight. To Rachel's surprise, however, the incident attracts the attention of the Mary Shelley Club, a mysterious society of students who orchestrate elaborate pranks known as fear tests, which are inspired by urban legends and movie tropes." Wait, this sounds so good so far. At first, Rachel embraces the power that comes with behaving recklessly, but as the fear tests escalate, the competition turns deadly and takes on a life of its own. When someone begins targeting the club itself, Rachel has to track down the killer, even if it means finally confronting the dark secrets from her past. This sounds so incredibly good. The front has like a little knife on it, kind of like Sadie by Courtney Summers, and it's red. So yeah, I'm just going to like chill out for the rest of the day and just get started. Yeah, the words are like super big though, so I'll be able to get through this book pretty fast, so. Okay, so I got to my first little part in the book, which is page 19. I read chapter 1. So once you get to the page, it says open your gift. So in the book, I don't want to spoil anything, but just chapter 1 so far, the main character, it's weird. They started out like a year past, and then chapter 1 starts with like present time, and she's like moved out, but you don't know why that she moved to a different state. So yeah, not much has happened so far. She's like at a party in the book. So page 18, it's hard not to spoil the book. I'm gonna try not to though. Ah, this is the smell that I was smelling from the box that smells like incense. Ooh, it's some soap. Because in the book, the main character has like this moment where she starts making out with this guy at the party and he smells like pine and something woodsy. And this is what is in the box. So we have handcrafted goat milk soap, Mount Bachelor Pine. It smells really good. It smells like incense to me. I'll probably give it to my boyfriend or he can use it here at my apartment because it's not really like my type of smell. But yeah. Goat milk, that's really cool. I've never tried that before. I bet it's like very soft. So that's a cool little thing. So keep in mind guys, this subscription box is like $60. So I want to see if these items are worth the money of the box because I know the book itself is about $20. So we'll see if these things end up being worth the money. The next item is at page 67. So I'm going to read to page 67. I don't know if I will get there tonight. The book is interesting so far. So yeah, I think I'll be able to get that far. So let's just keep reading. Okay guys, it's a couple hours later and I just got to page 67 where it told me to open my gift. Chapter actually ended kind of on like a cliffhanger. So I'm interested to see what they're gonna put in there for this scene because yeah, something like big just happened. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they correlate it. So it comes in this box that says page 67. I actually really like this box. I might use it to hold something. Let's see what it is. Oh, we have a pair of scissors or like little cutting scissors, which I actually really like these. These are really nice little scissors. Aren't these nice? I don't actually know what like you would use them for. They almost look like the scissors you use to cut your eyebrows, but it actually, I wasn't expecting them to put this in there. I was thinking of it because the scene that just happened was a scene with some scissors. So I figured that's what they would be, but I didn't think they would actually put scissors in a box. So yeah, so far we have gotten a soap and a pair of scissors. Is it worth $60? I don't know. Let's keep. Okay, so I'm actually really enjoying the book so far. I'm at the next little open present part. I'm at page 178, chapter 20. So I'm about this far in and this is how far I'm gonna get for the night. But before I end it for the night, I'm going to open this one. So in this scene, they're all watching a movie and they're throwing popcorn at each. I said peen.
Throwing peen everywhere.
I said peen.
Just, you know, throwing some possibly some of that bean.
They were throwing popcorn at each other, so I think there may be something popcorn related. And it's like stuffed full too, like it's really like bursting at the seams here. So let's cut it open and see what's inside. All right, so something's shoved inside of this box. What is this? I don't know what it is. I think it's a popcorn bowl.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's a popcorn bowl. It's like a silicone. The shape is a bit weird, but there's a Mary Shelley quote on the front and it's the same ones that have been on all of the other things. And it comes with this lid and the lid has popcorn on it, but the way they packaged it, it's like so extremely deformed. I don't even know how this would really like work. So yeah, I don't know if it's supposed to be a popcorn thing or not, but I'm assuming that's what it is because like in the scene, there's like a popcorn bowl. So hopefully in that sheet, it tells you what like everything is inside. But so far, this is like the biggest thing that we've gotten and it's interesting for sure. I don't know if I'd use it because I actually don't like popcorn. So yeah, but maybe in the future when I make my own little movie theater in our future house, then that would be a cool thing to have. Here is the sticker. It's a popcorn popper. Oh. Simply fill the silicone bowl up with 1/3 cup of unpopped popcorn, cover the lid and microwave for 2 to 4 minutes. That is really cool. I wish I liked popcorn. My dad is obsessed with popcorn, so I'll probably give this to him just so I'm not like wasting space in my apartment. I think he would actually really like it. So that's all I'm going to read for the night. I'm actually like really enjoying the book. I actually really like all of the characters. I think they're cool. There are only 2 packages left. We have this small one for page 401 and then that big one for page 239. So the next one will be 239. So I've got to read another like 100 pages before I can get to the next present, but it will probably be another day. Hopefully tomorrow if I have time. Okay guys, it's been probably a couple weeks since I last updated you guys on reading this book, just because I've kind of been just not in the mood for reading, and I also had to read my Patreon book, but I am now getting back into reading and I have hit page 239 for the next gift. And then after this gift, there's only one more until the end of the book. So this is the biggest present, the one that I've been most excited for just because I love the packaging of it. I think it's really pretty. And basically what's happening in the book right now is that they are talking about a film projector, like a projector screen. And one of the characters just gave it to another character as like a gift. And they're talking about like old camcorders and stuff like that. So I honestly have no idea what this could be. I am assuming it has something to do with like a camcorder projection or something. What? Smartphone projector 2.0? This is so cool. A smartphone projector. It's cinema in a box. You put your phone inside of it and it projects it. Get more from your mobile movies and photos with smartphone projector 2.0. Just slip in the lens, pop in your phone, and enjoy a mobile content at home or on the go. At up to 8 times magnification comes assembled. It'll be interesting to see if it actually works. There's like instructions on the screen here. I'll have to try this out for the video to see if it actually works, because it looks kind of cheap. I mean, it is made out of cardboard, so I don't really know how this would like work, you know what I mean? On the back it has like fake little inputs and outputs and stuff like that. Well, that is super interesting. I was not expecting an actual projector to be in here because I felt like that would be kind of expensive, but there's an actual projector in here that goes along with what's happening in the book right now. So that's really freaking cool. So I'm gonna wait till it turns like nighttime so I can hook this up and maybe test it on my blank wall to see if it actually works good enough. I've never even heard of this before. The best thing so far for sure. So there's only one more gift left, but I still have a lot more pages in the book. Still have this much left in the book. So I'm gonna try to finish the book tonight because I'm really in a reading mood, but who knows? Okay, it's actually been about an hour and I've already gotten to almost the end of the book. We're on page 401 and it says open your gift. They put a little one in here. So in the book currently, the main character is talking about going through her keychain, and there's like a key for a hotel on the keychain. So from the sound and the shape of this, I'm assuming this is a keychain. So it says page 401. It's this nice velvet bag. I really like how soft it is. This is definitely going to be a keychain, I think, which is pretty cool. If I can get it undone. Yep. It's literally exactly what it says in the book. The Overlook Hotel, room 237, Sidewinder, Colorado. It's literally exactly what they talk about in the book. Here, I'll read the word because it's not gonna like spoil anything. It says, I patted down my clothes. All I had on me were my keys, my phone, and my Metro card. I took out my keys, attached to my favorite keychain. It was a red key fob for room 237 at the Overlook Hotel. That's what it is. It's really cool. I really like that it's literally exactly what it is in the book. So that's all of the gifts that you open. So I'm gonna finish reading the rest of the book. I'll let you guys know my rating and then we will end the video. All right, guys, I just finished The Mary Shelley Club by Goldie Moldavsky, and I rated it 3.5 out of 5 stars. I actually really enjoyed the book. Like, once you start reading it, you can't really put it down because it does move pretty fast and nothing really drones on long enough where you get like super bored, in my opinion. So I did really enjoy that. I really enjoyed the way that it was written, and yeah, it's really easy to read. The reason why it's 3.5 stars is that I did find all of the characters to be just kind of bland and boring, and obviously it's a YA book, so all of the characters care about very small trivial things like going to parties, who's sleeping with who, you know, the basic like Gossip Girl type stuff. I would say this book is kind of a mix of Gossip Girl between like Scream or something like that. Like, that's how I feel this book portrays. But yeah, I took off points because the characters were just kind of lame. And the ending, in my opinion, was pretty predictable. Like, there's this like evil person and I just found the person to be like predictable. I already knew who it was from the beginning. And I wish we would have gotten more backstory between all of the members of the Mary Shelley Club, because to be in the Mary Shelley Club, you have to have a really, really good reason to why you should be in the club. Like, you have to be approved. And I want to know what these people's backstories are to be in a club like that. You know what I mean? Because the people in this club were evil. evil. And I'm not gonna say anything more than that because it will spoil the book, but I actually really recommend it. I liked it a lot. It wasn't a 5-star read for me. It was just enjoyable. I've just noticed that I don't really connect with YA characters as much as I, you know, obviously was when I was younger. So sometimes the main characters of YA books just really irritate me because they're teenagers and I don't really relate to teenagers anymore. So yeah, that's just kind of my own thing. And I think that's why I've been getting into more adult books, just because I can relate to adult characters a lot more now than I can to YA characters. But it was really enjoyable. So if you guys like horror movies and horror books, there are tons of horror references in this book. I don't watch a lot of horror movies because I get nightmares very easily. I'm very connected to, I guess, the paranormal, you could say. And I can kind of like not see ghosts, but I can kind of feel the other side sometimes, and horror movies just kind of amplify that for me, and I don't want that in my life really. So I can't watch horror movies, but I do enjoy them when I do watch them. But there's a lot of horror movie references in here. So if you don't know a lot about horror movies, a lot of this book will not make sense to you, to be honest. I didn't understand half the references because I haven't seen half the movies, but you know, there's just like typical references like The Shining, Scream, just old horror movies, also newer ones like Hereditary and stuff is in here. There's a lot of newer like slang language, like sus, when I'm really sus about someone. This was in here because it's a newer book. So it was very much enjoyable for sure. I recommend it if you guys like horror and kind of like a little YA thriller. I think it was actually really good. So before ending this video, I'm gonna try out this little projector. I'm gonna set it up real fast and I'm going to point it at my wall and I'm going to see if this works. Okay guys, I set it up. So you basically put this little lens thing inside of this, and then there's like this little sticky thing that you can't see because it's kind of dark that you use to stick to your phone. And then you put something on your phone and it's supposed to project it onto a wall. I don't really know. So you're supposed to turn your phone screen all the way on high, and you're supposed to also turn up the volume, obviously, so you can hear. If you were playing something, you know, for like a real movie, you would obviously like connect your phone to speakers or something like that. So I'm just gonna play one of Books with Chloe's new video.
Yes, so basically, I think I mentioned it. I think I did mention it in a video that.
Let me show you guys what this projector is supposed to be doing. So it's definitely projecting something, but it's not projecting anything enough where you could see the screen. I mean, even if it was like completely dark in this room, you would not be able to see anything. Don't ever buy something like this. It's not worth the money, and I don't think I'm doing anything wrong either because I literally followed the directions. So it's cool, I guess, but if you ever see something like this, don't spend your money on it. Okay, yeah, so long story short, I really enjoyed this subscription box. I mean, it was so enjoyable. Like, I've never wanted to read a book like so much just so I can get to like the presents per se. Even though the presents were like little and, you know, not super expensive things, they were things that related to what you were reading, which is just like so cool. So I don't even know where some of the stuff went. I think I gave the soap to my boyfriend. I gave the popcorn maker to my dad, and my dad has actually used it multiple times and he says it works good and he likes it. I gave it to him because I don't eat popcorn. This thing doesn't work. It has so much potential to be like super cool, but it obviously, as you guys could see, it literally, even if it was dark in here, you wouldn't have been able to see that much. So yeah, it like almost works, but I don't think that this would ever be worth the money. I don't even know how much this thing is. The scissors were nice, but you know, do I need scissors? No, not really. And the keychain was really cool. I actually really liked the keychain. So there were things in this box that I don't think was worth the money, like the projector, the scissors, soap, and everything else was pretty cool. So do I think the box is worth the money? Yes, I do, because the book is a hardcover. It is signed. It's in really great condition, brand new book. And the things you get inside the box are, you know, pretty expensive items as well. So do I think the subscription box is worth it? Yes, 100% worth the experience and just worth the money in my opinion. So if you ever want to try it just like once, I will have a link down below. I am not sponsored by them. They did not send me this box. I don't have an affiliate link, a coupon, anything. But I still will put the link down below if you guys are interested. This was the young adult box. They do have an adult version. So if you prefer adult books, they do have it for adult books as well. If you guys would like me to purchase an adult version, then definitely let me know. I still have 2 other young adult ones. If you guys would like me to do a video on the 2 other boxes that I still have, then definitely let me know. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for being so patient with me on this channel when it comes to my uploading schedule. You know, like I said, I don't feel like reading sometimes, so I don't force myself to read. I just do this channel for fun, for when I feel like reading, but I'm in a big reading mood right now, so after this video, I'm probably going to be filming another reading vlog. So make sure to check out my other channels down below. I have my main channel, and I also have my pet channel. A lot of you guys really enjoy my animals, so I do have that. And also all of my social medias are down below as well. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.